everybody. Welcome back to Talk With Nia. All right, so let's get into the last episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. This episode gets crazy with their trip to Mexico for Ashley's birthday, but let's start back at the beginning. Let's rewind real quick. It starts out with Robin speaking to her sons about planning the wedding with Juan, and the boys say, I thought y'all were just going to get married and not have a wedding. So did they just out Robin's original plan? Because I don't recall Robin saying that they were not going to have a wedding at all. Okay, now it looks like Robin is going to have a small wedding with just the boys and Juan, and is even leaving out the parents. I don't know why the parents can't come. I mean, I don't know, but that's on them. Now, the boys and Juan then get fitted for suits, and Robin wants to pull this wedding off in 40 days. I don't know how she's getting a wedding dress in that short period of time, but she says she might not even wear white. Who knows? But, she's excited that Juan and her will have the prenup, so she's ready to get this planned and moving. Now, let's just move on to the trip to Mexico because that's where all the juicy stuff happened. Now, Ashley's turning 34, and she planned a girls' trip to Mexico. However, Mia and Nia's friend Jacqueline got into a big argument on the plane ride over to Mexico over Jacqueline's kids, and I guess Mia and I guess her taking care of Jacqueline's kids and being there for her kids. And Jacqueline said it takes a village, and they got in an argument over that, right? And they were still going back and forth once they got to the hotel, and Mia told Jacqueline, close your legs to married men, which is, of course, Nene Leakes' famous line that she told Kim Zolciak years ago. But we were all jaw dropped, okay, when she said that to Jacqueline, because we were like, wait a minute, who's married man she's sleeping with? Well, Jacqueline wasn't feeling that comment at all, and she said she never slept with Mia's husband. This left viewers and the cast members confused because Mia never mentioned her sleeping with her husband at all during that whole argument. So why would she even say that? Now, I don't know if a scene got cut out to where Jacqueline felt the need to say that, but I don't know. I don't think so, because even Charisse said, I don't know why she said that, because Mia's husband was never mentioned. So it left a lot of us confused, and a lot of people were commenting online saying that this beef between Mia and Jacqueline is fake and staged to secure Jacqueline a spot on the show. So what do y'all think about that? Do you think their argument, their little beef is real, or is this kind of like a little stage situation? Now, as the ladies got settled in their hotel rooms, Robin checks out her room and she gets surprised that she had a bride-to-be veil on her bed. And when she got outside to look at the view of her room on the little balcony, the veil just flies off her head. And then, of course, when Karen got wind of that, she had some shade. Robin even joked and said, is this a sign that her veil just fell off? Like, should she not get married? And, Karen has been skeptical of them getting married the whole time anyways, because she's like, when's the wedding? Why aren't you planning the wedding? Like, what's going on? I mean, they got engaged a long time ago. So she's been skeptical the whole time. Now, this is where the juicy stuff really happens, because now the ladies are going to dinner and then things get really heated between Karen and Charisse. Now, Giselle has been wanting to bring up Karen and Charisse's issue the whole trip because she wants to know why they have beef. She's being nosy, and you know how Giselle is, okay? Well, Karen and Charisse get into it at dinner, and Charisse says that Karen wasn't there for her during her divorce and that she was there for Karen when Karen's mom passed and went to the funeral and everything. Now, this pissed Karen off because Karen feels that Charisse is trying to find her way back into the group, okay? And she didn't like that Charisse mentioned her mom's passing and the funeral at all. So Karen basically feels like Charisse is looking for any little ways to get back into the group, to get back on the show. And Karen probably feels that Charisse only showed support to Karen's mom passing away to get back onto the show and back into the fold, all right? If you watch the episode back, Karen kept saying, this isn't your end. This isn't your end back in the group, okay? So Karen got pissed and said that she would whoop Charisse's ass. And the two both got up at the table and definitely looked like they were about to throw hands at that table. Now, we haven't seen the Grand Dame this way, okay? At least I don't remember. Not her getting up with this much anger and aggression. She was pissed, all right? And of course, the episode then cuts off, and we'll have to wait until next week to see what happens from there. I wasn't too surprised at that, but I was like, really? Dang, now I gotta wait till next week to see if these two girls are gonna tussle or not, which I really don't think they are. I can't see it. But I was very, very surprised at how furious Charisse and Karen got at each other. There is definitely a lot of bad blood between the two. So hopefully we'll really figure out what happened. So what do y'all think about this episode? Let me know down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.